Hello, and thank you for taking the time to visit this channel. This is a place where we share practical and approachable insights about men's sexual health and urinary well-being in later life, especially for gentlemen over 60 who want to live healthier and more confidently each day. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any helpful health tips. And if you've been here for a while, leave a raised hand emoji in the comments so I know you're still with us. Today's topic might seem a bit personal, but it's very important. After turning 60, if you feel like you're no longer strong, your energy is low, your sleep is shallow, and your mood is declining, it might not just be aging. According to Dr. Kevin McVary, a leading expert on testosterone and senior urinary health in the United States, an improper diet is one of the silent causes that disrupts hormone balance and blood circulation in older men. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'll share a simple dietary tip that could help improve your vitality and sleep in just a few days, completely without using medication. Mr. Walter, a 68-year-old from Minnesota, used to be a skilled mechanic who always felt strong and full of life. But just a few years after retirement, he noticed that he no longer felt alert in the mornings, had to urinate frequently at night, and often found himself irritated for no clear reason. He shared, "I still eat well. I still go for walks every day. But clearly something in my body has changed." And he is not alone. After age 60, a man's hormonal system naturally begins to decline. Testosterone, the key hormone that supports vitality, mental clarity, sleep, and even urinary health, can drop by 1 to 2% each year after the age of 40. This means the body recovers more slowly, bladder control becomes weaker, and overall energy starts to fade gradually. Not only that, blood circulation in the body also begins to face obstacles. Small blood vessels, especially around the prostate and urinary system, become less flexible and are more prone to hardening or blockage due to a buildup of fat, sugar, and low-grade inflammation. When blood no longer flows strongly to important areas, you may start experiencing poor sleep, nighttime urination, or a slight loss of control after brisk walking. One thing many people overlook is that processed foods such as sausages, deli meats, margarine, and fried foods can raise blood fat levels, cortisol, and chronic inflammation, which in turn speeds up the natural decline of hormone function. Instead of accepting this condition as normal, many experts now encourage older adults to return to real, natural, and minimally processed foods as a simple and safe way to support male hormonal health and improve urinary function, sleep, and vitality in later life without needing medication from the start. "I heard red meat was bad for the heart, so I only ate chicken and fish," he said. However, after a few months, he started feeling tired, had trouble sleeping, and lost interest in everything. When he visited his doctor, tests showed that his male hormone levels had dropped significantly. One of the deeper causes was a lack of zinc, iron, and high-quality bioavailable protein, nutrients that are essential for the body to naturally produce testosterone, the hormone that supports male sexual health. Grass-fed beef, unlike conventional industrial beef, is rich in these micronutrients while being low in harmful fats. According to an analysis from The Journal of Urology. Eating grass-fed beef 2 to 3 times a week can help raise testosterone levels in men over 60 by up to 15% in just 3 months. In addition to zinc, this type of beef also contains vitamin B12, easily absorbed heme iron, and essential amino acids that help regenerate cells and support blood circulation to key organs like the prostate and urinary system. Mr. Richard Story changed completely after he was advised to add medium-rare grass-fed beef, served with fresh vegetables, to his lunch twice a week. Just 1 month later, he was sleeping better, feeling happier, and no longer felt that inner emptiness he once described. However, to get the full benefits, it is important to choose the right kind of meat, naturally raised beef, without added growth hormones, and not pre-processed. Avoid red meat products that have been heavily processed, such as canned meats, bacon, or industrial hamburgers. And if you are currently taking blood pressure medications or statins, it is best to consult your doctor to make sure there are no harmful interactions. Mr. Thomas, 68 years old, a former sailor living in Florida, once shared that he no longer woke up feeling full of energy like he used to. Every morning I just felt tired and heavy. I thought it was just a sign of getting older, he said. However, after a thorough medical checkup, his doctor pointed out that the real issue was poor blood circulation and a lack of natural nitric oxide, a vital factor for male function and urinary health. Among the foods that can help improve this condition, arugula, also known as rocket lettuce, is a surprising but powerful option. With its mildly spicy taste, distinctive aroma, and ease of use in salads, arugula contains a high amount of natural nitrates. Once inside the body, these convert into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and increases circulation to key tissues. According to research published by the American Urological Association, older adults who regularly consumed nitrate-rich vegetables like arugula for just 2 weeks showed significant improvements in arterial blood flow and reduced inflammation of blood vessel linings. This helps maintain proper function of the prostate, while also reducing symptoms such as nighttime urination, urgency, and weak urine stream, common discomforts after the age of 60. Mr. Thomas began eating 1 cup of fresh arugula daily, mixed with extra virgin olive oil and a few drops of lemon juice. After just 2 weeks, he sent a thank you letter to his doctor because he could clearly feel a change from within. He was sleeping better, nighttime urination decreased, and every morning he woke up feeling more energized. The best way to consume arugula is raw, either alone or in salads, paired with healthy oils to boost the absorption of vitamins K and E. However, people with a history of low blood pressure should be cautious, as arugula may slightly lower blood pressure when consumed in large amounts. If you are taking blood thinners, consult your doctor before making arugula a regular part of your diet. Mr. Walter, 72 years, living in Oregon, once told his doctor that he felt empty every day. It wasn't exactly fatigue, nor was it boredom, but more of a lack of vitality, a feeling that he could no longer sense the life energy inside his body. When his blood was tested, the doctor found that he was deficient in magnesium, zinc, and selenium, 3 essential minerals for male hormone function and prostate health. Few people realize that the solution to this issue can be found in a snack often overlooked: raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. Small but powerful. These seeds are a rich source of natural magnesium, which helps relax blood vessels, regulate heart rhythm, and support circulation to male organs. In addition, zinc in pumpkin seeds is a key mineral the body uses to produce natural testosterone, which helps maintain vitality in later life and reduces the risk of prostate enlargement. A study from the National Institute on Aging shows that in older adults, low levels of magnesium and zinc are often linked to sleep disturbances, frequent nighttime urination, and reduced vitality. With proper supplementation, these conditions can improve within 3 to 4 weeks. Mr. Walter began eating about 1/4 cup of raw pumpkin seeds daily, sprinkling them on his morning oatmeal or enjoying them as an afternoon snack. After just 1 month, he returned to the clinic with a cheerful smile. "I feel like I've flipped the energy switch back on," he said. The ideal way to consume pumpkin seeds is raw and unsalted. To preserve their full nutritional value, older adults should aim for about 20 to 30 grams per day and avoid eating too much, as it may cause bloating. If you are taking diuretics or blood pressure medication, consult your doctor to prevent any unwanted mineral interactions. Mr. George, 65 years old, a widower living in Vermont, had been trying to improve his male vitality by eating well and walking every day. However, despite his efforts, he still felt low on energy, often tired, had poor sleep, and no longer experienced that natural sense of strength he once had. Eventually, during a routine blood test, his doctor discovered he had a severe deficiency in vitamin D3, an endogenous vitamin that the body produces when exposed to sunlight. Not everyone realizes that vitamin D3 is not only important for bone and joint health, but also plays a key role in regulating aging-related hormones, especially in men. According to the Journal of Urology, low levels of D3 are often linked to reduced testosterone production, increased low-grade inflammation, and declining function of small blood vessels, all of which directly affect the urinary system and male function. Vitamin D3 helps activate the enzyme nitric oxide synthase, which produces nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and improves blood flow to vital organs, including the prostate and urethral system. In addition, D3 also helps reduce cortisol, stabilize mood, and improve deep sleep, all of which are essential for restoring vitality in later life. After being prescribed 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 per day, along with walking under the morning sun between 7 and 9 a.m., Mr. George reported that within just 2 weeks, it felt like a power source had been reconnected. His sleep improved significantly, his mood became more stable, and the feeling of optimism from within returned. Older adults are encouraged to get regular blood tests to check their D3 levels. If deficient, vitamin D3 can be replenished through foods such as salmon and egg yolks, or through D3 supplements in doses ranging from 2,000 to 5,000 IU per day, depending on medical guidance. It is important to combine supplements with natural sunlight exposure to optimize absorption. One of the questions I hear most often from patients over 60 is, "So what should I eat to improve my male vitality while keeping my heart and kidneys safe?" The answer does not lie in a single food, but rather in a simple combination of ingredients that are rich in nutrients essential for hormones and healthy circulation. And sometimes, just one well-planned meal can shift your entire experience of energy and urinary health in just a few weeks. Imagine a plate with 170 grams of organic beef, grilled to medium doneness to preserve its full content of zinc, iron, and easily absorbed protein. Add to that a slice of raw cheese, which contains vitamin K2, a nutrient that helps keep blood vessel walls soft and flexible, especially in the small vessels that support the prostate and reproductive organs. Next to that is a serving of fresh arugula salad, tossed with extra virgin olive oil and lemon juice, a combination that delivers natural nitrates, helping the body produce nitric oxide, which improves blood flow throughout the body. You can also sprinkle on a small handful of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds, a great source of magnesium and zinc that supports age-related hormone function and helps reduce inflammation in the prostate. If possible, eat this meal at lunch or early afternoon, when digestion works best, and there is still enough sunlight for your body to naturally produce vitamin D3. You don't need a complicated diet or expensive supplements. By simply maintaining this kind of meal 2 to 3 times per week, many people have reported noticeable improvements in daily energy, sleep, and even confidence in their own body. A meal is not just about feeling full. It's an opportunity to restore hormonal balance, vascular function, and the connection between you and your body, something that age can never take away, as long as you choose the right approach. I still remember a former patient named Mr. Robert, 74 years old, who told me during his first visit, "I don't believe a meal can change anything at my age." But just 6 weeks later, he came back with brighter eyes and a completely different message. "I feel like I've come back to life." After age 60, the body no longer responds to willpower, but rather to what we feed it every day. Don't wait until you need medication to think about making a change. Start with one small thing you can control: your plate of food. Robert's story is not uncommon. Many older adults assume that declining male vitality is something that cannot be reversed. But in fact, according to a report from the American Urological Association, up to 62% of cases show improvement in vitality simply by changing dietary habits and engaging in appropriate physical activity. That means your attitude toward food can change your quality of life, and even more importantly, change the relationship between you and your own body. Food does more than provide energy. It sends signals to your hormones, nervous system, and blood vessels, which in turn affect the function of your prostate, bladder, and male health. When you choose the right foods, like organic beef, arugula, or pumpkin seeds, you are sending a message to your body: "I haven't given up. I still care about you." Attitude is not about slogans. It's found in the way you pick up a piece of leafy green, sip a glass of water, and understand that aging is not the end, but an opportunity to return to a version of yourself that is strong, independent, and full of life. You don't need to change everything in one day, but just one small decision, repeated daily, can lead your body to respond with encouraging signs. Deeper sleep, fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, better mood, and stronger vitality. Taking care of male health in later life is not a luxury. It is part of caring for your dignity, and you absolutely deserve that. As we enter our 60s, many people believe that the active years are behind them, and that things like male vitality, hormonal strength, prostate function, or the feeling of living fully are no longer a priority. But the truth is different. The human body, at any age, still has the ability to recover as long as we know how to listen and care for it properly. Together, we've explored the journey of 3 simple yet biologically rich foods: organic beef to help restore hormones, arugula to naturally boost circulation, and pumpkin seeds to provide key minerals for urinary and male health. Along with these, vitamin D3 from sunlight remains an essential factor in keeping your entire hormonal system balanced and resilient. You don't need to change everything overnight. But start with just one small thing: a healthy lunch, a morning under the sun, a handful of pumpkin seeds instead of a salty snack. Each of these choices becomes a stepping stone. Each small step will guide you toward a stronger, more independent, and more vibrant version of yourself. If there is one message I hope you remember from this video, it is this: male vitality in later life does not simply disappear. It is just waiting for you to call it back. And the beautiful part is, you can do that without medications, without complicated procedures, only with patience, knowledge, and a little faith in your own body. If you found the information in this video helpful, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. In the next video, I will be sharing 5 gentle exercises to help reduce urinary leakage and strengthen the pelvic area for people over 60, something many once thought was impossible. Thank you for staying with me until the very end. See you next time.